Hey, if you're new here, I'm the Tarot Card Lady. I mostly do love reads, sometimes midway. I might switch it up. This is going to be all signs. We're starting with Aries. No, actually, we're going to go backwards. Let's start with Pisces. We're going to see this again, but your marriage might be stressing you out. Let's see, 1 second. All right, Pisces. I feel like this could also be money situation. I don't know if money is stressing you out, but let's see. I think your outlook in the future is looking like a tired one. Like it's just a lot. It just seems like a lot of work. I think you like parts of what you do. So I'm looking at the 10 of Wands. There's a 10 of Swords. Sometimes you might feel like giving up, but let's see. Pisces, can we get something for love in Pisces? For love? Love, Pisces, Pisces, love. You might not be interested in it. If you're here for a love read, you might want to check your energy because you're kind of telling me that even though you're saying you want it, I don't know if that's what your internal thoughts or your energy is really like shining out. I think this is the second time I saw this. I don't know if an offer was given to you, has been given to you, might be, but you don't see this person as an option. You feel like maybe there's a friendship. And the offer was more of like a suggestion. It could be a fire sign. It could be somebody that you're currently texting with. It doesn't mean that you're texting like, oh, hello. There is somebody watching you with love. I'm not saying that they are the one or anything like that, but what's the 7 of Pentacles? Are you pretending to give them attention while you're thinking about somebody else or something else? Or like, yeah, I'm not going to put any more effort into this. This person does find you attractive. They find your personality, but also who you are, the things that make you different, attractive. They like that. There is love. There's a fondness. But I want to know what the 7 of Pentacles is. I feel like that's you. I feel like some of you also might think that like love's just kind of given up on you. Some of you might have some depression issues. Oh, it's still in the deck. Let me see what the 7 of Pentacles is, because so far what I'm seeing is that there could be somebody that you might be interested in, but they are very different from you, or there's somebody that is interested in you and they're very different. The 5 of Pentacles, I just feel like maybe you feel like the world, life, society, maybe there's something wrong with me, maybe, you know, I don't know. Like, I feel like you might have just given up on it and not been interested in it. But this person that you find to see like, oh, this one person is interested in me. They, I mean, you're showing me the devil. So you're like shitting right with this person. What's the 7 of Pentacles? What's the 7 of Pentacles? I think you're pretending to act like you're interested in them, but you're really not. They're going to come to you with an offer of getting together because it's just going to benefit everybody. Like, look, this is what life I can bring you. But I feel like, look, you're showing me the devil again. Now we got it twice. Sorry. I should have said something in case I edited that out by accident. Yeah, I think that you would probably think like, yeah, but that would be false. It wouldn't be right. It wouldn't be honest. And I think you are trying to hold out for something a little bit more meaningful. It's kind of like, you know, when you have that friend, what do they call it? The backup or something like that. When they're like, when we are both 35, we're gonna, you know, when you were younger, when we're old as fuck at 35, that's when we're gonna start. Well, we'll just get married if we're still both single. You're considering this offer only because I feel like you, with everything is fine. The 9 of Wands. The 5 of Pentacles, I feel like you're kind of like, well, I'm running out of options here. I'm kind of like grasping at straws. This is the only offer that I have. And that's why you feel, oh, I put the Justice back in, that it's not going to be a fair thing. And that's why you're showing me the 7 of Swords. You're acting like, yeah, sure, yeah, that sounds great. But I don't really think that's what you're thinking. But you are kind of seeing it in a way of like, hey, this maybe, I don't know, maybe. What's the Fool? Other deck, hold on. This could open up some possibilities for you. And it could be ones that you've been, did you notice that you might have manifested this situation? You might have. If this hasn't happened, it could very well happen. It's going to be hard though. It would be hard to manage this. And your gut's telling you that. It's like, no, don't do it because something's not right. Something might not happen that you want. Like maybe, I don't know, you're envisioning that, hey, I'm not gonna have to work, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh shit, I gotta work. Yeah, you're trying to see it from a different perspective. You're like, well, maybe, but your gut is telling you like, I don't know. They might be coming at you like, hey, I really like you, I really love you, I really want this to work, I really want this. And now you're showing me the 7 of Wands, which the 7 of Wands and the 9 of Wands kind of have the same energy. Some of you might say, fuck it, let's do this. What's the everything is fine? Hangman. I think the sadness that you're carrying, you're still trying to hold out for something. You're still trying to hold out for something. You're still like, no, wait, there could be hope. There could be faith. Past this person, who's next? After this person, who's next? Somebody younger, but you're going to not feel good enough. Hold on. Let me get more on this. Who's next? Who's next? Who's next? Who's next? If they say no to this situation, who's next? Okay. Walking away from options, saying, all right, I'm going to create something. Who's next? No, I don't want Pisces feelings. I want the next person. Yeah, I know. You're telling me I'm giving up on love. I'm giving up on love. That's what that is. It's never coming to me. I'm just walking away. Fucking forget it. That's the everything is fine card. I already know that. I want to know, regardless, somebody is going to be next. Who's the next person? Who's the next person? It could be a Libra. Queen of Cups. Could be a water sign. Somebody intuitive. And you're still telling me how you're feeling and how you're giving up. It's too hard. You put in, you give, and then you don't get anything in return. I know Pisces feelings. So whoever, for the greater good of Pisces, can you please show me who is next? I'm kind of getting, because if you have a piss poor attitude, then you're going to get piss poor energy back in return. If they fix their attitude then. And I don't mean attitude. I mean, obviously, this reading goes along, well, I don't have an offer, anybody offering me anything, but like, I get it, right? The whole, like, ugh, forget it, you know, I get it. So please don't think that I'm talking shit, because, okay, tell me more. Because I'm pretty much talking to myself. It's not just you. Like, this is how I talk to myself. If Pisces changes and they're like, okay, I'm just going to think differently. Instead of saying no, I'm just going to not think about it at all. Like, maybe that's the next step. Instead of saying like, no, I'm, you know, not going in, I've decided I'm not doing it. Instead of that, we're going to just change and say, whatever comes into my life, I will allow it, and whatever, I'm putting it in, you know, his hands, the Lord's hands, the good old Lord's hands, or whatever the fuck you say to yourself. With that, sorry, I'm putting in the energy into the cards. Who is coming next? If Pisces, instead of saying, I know I'm repeating myself, but I feel like we all need to hear this. Because apparently you're here, if you're still listening to this, is because we're listening at singles. We're not saying no, we're just saying when it decides to. Haha, what do I have got here? We got two people. We got a King of Swords and a King of Wands. One of them you wished for, so be careful what you're thinking about and you're wishing for. The other one I feel like is going through a divorce of some sort. That's what I was getting with this here. A divorce that you find out about, and then they're looking into another direction and they're like, oh wait, do you know this person? Like, oh wait, you're there? Huh, maybe I should go there. I don't know when, because remember, this was all timing on when you changed what you say to yourself about your storyline, about your situation. So I don't know exactly when this is going to happen, but I feel like everybody's going to have a different timeline because it just really depends on you. Tell me about the King of Swords. You have to really be careful what you're thinking, because this one you're bringing about to yourself. So if you're telling yourself the story of all men are assholes, or all women are assholes, everybody's an asshole, then that's what you're bringing on, is an asshole. Yeah, you're calling upon an asshole. So I would go towards the friend situation, or whoever that first person was, the King of Wands, that's going through the divorce before, or try to change your thoughts. If Pisces changes their thoughts more, if they're really digging in, doing the work. The Emperor, there is somebody there, but it really requires a lot of change of thoughts. And with both of these blindfolded, you're really not seeing it right now. I'm not saying you're not seeing the situation. I'm saying you're not seeing what changes need to be made. I don't know. I would try meditating. Or if you're not a meditator, go to the beach, go to a lake, go towards something where you can stare off into the distance. If that means mountains, whatever makes you stare off into the distance. Could be mountains for some. A beautiful view, something. All right. I'm going to end it there. I'll talk to you guys later. Hey Aquarius, how is it going? If you didn't get the intro and you skipped right through, I want to put in the intention real quick here for Aquarius. Anyways, hey, I'm the Tarot Card Lady. I mostly do love reads. I want to know more about your decision. What is this Two of Pentacles, Aquarius? Two of Pentacles. Still same thing. not sure what decision to make. Once I figure out how to align my camera and make sure it's straight, then I promise you my cards are gonna look a lot more straight. You're making a decision. It could be a yes or no decision, and I feel like you're like, I don't want to make the wrong choice. I don't know if this is making you shy. Your intuition is telling you maybe to go towards something that's more love, and you're like, think with your head, man, not your dick, or something along those lines. Stop thinking with your vagina and think with, you know, something maybe. I don't know. Let's keep it out. Let's find out. I feel like that's gonna go here. All right, so let's see. I'm gonna leave him out too. I don't know if somebody is married or not, but what's the sun? I'm getting more of the marriage thing. Oh, Queen of Wands, Queen of Wands. Oh, the sun, holy cow. Damn, sometimes it just happens. Look, I'm telling you, out of all these, I don't know, you tell me, out of like 300-400 cards, how doubles pop out. Better make it happen. I was looking at something here. It was this and something else. Oh, crap. It'll pop out again. I'm still getting that somebody could be deciding whether or not they want to leave the situation that they're in, probably to go towards another person, but I haven't gotten that fully yet. All I know is that there's a person that somebody may or may not want to go towards that they find very attractive, and also it makes them very happy. Now, everybody, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, so keep that in mind. That if you're wondering who I'm talking about, because this situation is sounding like yours, like you're here wondering if they're talking to somebody else, but it can't be because of blah, 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 and there's no way that it could be that person. It was the Page of Pentacles. No, anyways, if you're thinking, oh, it can't be that person, they're ugly, it might be. I don't know if you're watching them or they're watching you. Somebody's watching somebody because they're wondering, like, are they interested in this person? Yes, they are. All right. King of Cups. Yeah, we're gonna tell the story as if this is the King of Swords is you, and you're looking at the Queen of Wands like the hot next dish in the potluck line, but it's going to require something with justice involved. You're going to lose money. That's what I'm saying. I keep thinking that it might be lovers. I'm getting more of a choice. I'm getting more of somebody's thinking about leaving the situation that they're in. You're looking at the options and you're kind of like a little overwhelmed because of the amount of things that you're going to lose if you do decide to step away. Two of Pentacles and the Chariot. What is the decision they're going to make? What if this is a cross-watcher watching? What if this is somebody else? What's the decision they're going to make? That person's trying to go for it, but they just know that they know that a lot of people are going to be pissed off about it, because it could be that you are going towards something that is a lot better. There's going to be a lot of haters to see you happy. You know that though, and you know they're going to try to take away from you, but there is love in the situation. So if you're wondering if this person is just using this person for some reason, they're not. There is love here. The Chariot, it could be meaning somebody's at a distance, like maybe somebody has to move away from something, but not necessarily. There's definitely going to be some, this is the one I was looking at, was it? It doesn't even matter. There's going to be some communication. There's going to be, I want to know more about the Ace of Swords real quick. They're going to communicate that this is a decision that they want to go towards eventually. King of Swords, you're going to eventually go towards the Queen of Wands, male or female, okay? This just means this person is charismatic, artsy, good looking, wishy-washy sometimes. This person's more analytical, and it could be that you're an Aquarius and maybe you're showing up as a fire sign right now, because we're all of these, right? It's just what this person sees you as and how you're thinking right now. So don't think it's only, oh, that's just an air sign. I'm not an air sign. This isn't my read. Click. That's not how it goes. Whoever wants to know what decision they're going to make, because that was the first card that we popped out here was a decision, they're going to go for it. They're going to realize with the two Suns and the Queen of Wands back to back in both decks after I shuffled, they really find happiness with this person. So fuck the haters. Talk to you guys later. Hey Capricorn, how's it going? Let's see what I can pull out for you. Well, ooh, you got some haters around you. You're trying to, this is more future. This isn't right now. This is you right now. This is you creating something. This is you coming up with something, some kind of goal for the future that you maybe started in January, but this is you also, whoa, sorry, the sun just came out. This is also you going towards it very actively. Like if you're not physically, then mentally is what you're doing. I'm liking the Tower, the Ten of Pentacles. It could be money, it could be love. We're going to find out if this is love or if this is your future goals. I'm not exactly sure yet if this is a singles read or a couples read or situationship or what, but what is that? Is that a cat? Oh, it is. It's a little kitten. Let's dig in. I do see the haters though. I don't know who you're talking to about achieving these things, but let's see. I want to go to the Tower and the Ten of Pentacles, somewhere in between there. I want to get a better understanding if this is a love read or if this is, okay, well, it could be love. Oh, Tower again. Got the Emperor, Ten of Cups this time, and the World. So something is going to happen. I don't know if you're expecting it yet. I think you're going to be shocked. It's because it's like, even though you've been working towards it, even though this is something that you've been wanting, once you get it, you're still going to be a little shocked. The World. Well, yeah, the World, because you got the two towers. It's going to change things so much for you. I mean, I'm really glad for you. Damn, you got the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles. Now you got the Emperor and the Empress. Can you see them? That's awesome. Some of you guys might be getting engaged soon, but I feel like you already know that. I don't think engagements are surprises anymore. It's like that. It's like, I know we're going to get engaged. I'm just waiting for him to ask. And then when he does, you're going to be shocked. It's kind of like that. Like you already knew something was going to happen. Again, this doesn't mean it's an actual engagement. Whatever it is that you're wanting is going to come so abruptly that you're going to be like surprised. I think this is going to put you in a situation. Again, I am getting more of love, but you can read this as if you're not, you know, you don't have anybody that you're interested in or anything like that. With the Queen of Pentacles, it is going to put you in a more stable situation. You're going to just feel more stable. It could be more money, and that's going to make you feel more stable. It could be, you know, now working with someone towards something that's going to be more stable. The Emperor and the Empress could be two business partners coming together and something that's going to make shit really shake up. And it looks like you're going to be going towards it, but you're going to be going towards it with this energy of this lightness. It's exciting. That excitement you're going to ride out, and you're going to really, once you feel it, you're going to be like, yes, and that's what's going to make you go charging for it. With the Knight of Swords, you're really, or just like, I got the green light, we're going. Tell me a little bit about the Magician. It'd be funny if I got the Magician. It looks like you're kind of learning something new. Ooh, nice. You're kind of learning something new in how you're creating not just your abundance, but obviously very much could be a love read, right? It could be like all of a sudden somebody looks at you and they're like, damn, there's something that you're learning from this. It's changing the way you're seeing things, seeing the world, the way that you're thinking. It's changing your perspective. Huh. If you want more, I'm gonna put something in the description for a video on perspective and how it's changed me. So if you want to click on that, go for it. But I have to make a note and remind myself that's what I'm doing. When it's from one channel to another channel, you can't really do that. Ooh, King of Pentacles, nice. Now we got the King and the Queen here. Anyways, you're gonna have to anyways, it doesn't even matter. Just look at it and figure it out. And if you could do it, cool. If not, not. Yeah, they're coming to an offer. Even though it might not seem like a big offer at first when they're telling you, they are definitely meaning a lot more from it. With the Hierophant, it could very much be wanting to, whatever it is, whatever stage you're at, it's moving that up a bump, right? So if you're single, it's to be together. If you're texting, then it's to meet up. If whatever you're at. But just know that it does mean more to this person. And I don't know if they're really telling a lot of people yet, or how many people they've told. Well, that would be kind of exciting if you guys were talking about engagements, but if not, that's cool, you know? Like, it doesn't always have to be grand. People get that misconception. Yeah, that's the word, right? When it comes to tarot, they think, oh my God, it's going to be grand, and it's really not. Not all the time. It can't be like that all the time, right? I do feel like there's some kind of hurdle that needs to be, there's like a hurdle. I feel like this Hierophant is more of like a warning to the people that it's kind of like, just know what's behind me is going to be a lot harder than what you think. Maybe that's what they know. That's why they haven't really told very many people. Okay. Because I feel like this might be useful information. How will others perceive this? Can you see this here? All right, cool. How might others perceive this? We're going to leave you out. How might others perceive this situation? Because I'm kind of getting hater on over here, but one more. I mean, I don't know why the Five of Swords is here showing me. I don't know if people are going to really, they're going to doubt it. If you tell people, they're going to doubt it. Whatever it is that we're talking about here. It could be work, it could be love, it could be whatever. I am clearly getting love. Don't think that I'm not. But I'm also clearly getting, it could also be very much whatever you're working on as far as your goals. I don't think they're going to believe you. I mean, you know, when I told people that I got 2,000 more subscribers in the last 6 months, I don't really feel like I was believed. Believed, is that right? Oh my God, am I even speaking English? Like, I don't really think people believed me. Like, they're like, oh, all right, well, whatever. Talk to me when you got 1,000, or, I mean, not 1,000. Talk to me when you got like 100,000. All right, we get the 5 of Knights twice. You might make a couple people jealous. Just keep that in mind. I don't know why you need to know that, but I really felt like you needed to know that. I feel like there's something else in here. Nice. Tell me about the King of Pentacles. It could be coming from the other person that we're talking about. Maybe not you, but the other person. They might have this situation going on. You might not, but they might. There might be needing to defend themselves. But it did, I don't think that's going to change what's going to happen. I think that it helped them, I don't want to say see something from a different perspective, because even though that is what the Hangman is, they voluntarily put themselves in this situation. I think that they get enlightened by seeing everybody else's reaction to it. That makes them might want it even more. What do you want the viewer to know? If there is a delay, it could be because they're needed to end something. I know I've always been saying this, but I can't help what I'm seeing. Delay, right? Ending, okay? Patience. I mean, that's just options. It's just kind of what they're literally spelling out here is there's going to be a delay because something needs to end. And it is going to cost some change, which is going to be a welcome, brighter change, but it's still going to be a change. And that's going to open up another, I don't want to say realm, but I mean, it opens up another layer to this cake that there's like, well, now I can do this and this and this. What are their next moves? I hate seeing the Knight. The next moves, all right, next. If they're ending something, they might need some time to grieve. Tell me more about the King of Pentacles. Like, it just drives me insane. They're needing to, okay, who's this King of Cups? He came out twice. Who's the King of Cups? I'm just getting a lot of, why not the 5 of Cups twice? I mean, somebody needs to grieve something first. They're having to defend themselves over a change of the situation. What are the 3 of Wands? I don't know if you're watching this deck over here, but what's the 3 of Wands? What are they waiting for? This is kind of giving me the same energy of having to defend. I don't know. Looks like they're having to defend themselves. Other people think, oh, you're just being flighty. You're just making these changes. What are you doing? And who's the King of Cups? Did I answer that already? I feel like it could be a parent. Kind of like, yeah, no, it's okay. Well, I got that scene from the movies where mom's like, oh my God, how can you? And then dad's like, it's okay. I don't think that's going to stop anything that's going to be happening. If things are going to happen because they need to happen, people can do and say whatever they want, but I don't really am getting anything. See, they're still coming with an offer. And I feel like you know that too. I feel like you might not know who this person is. I don't think they're exactly new, but with this King of Ace of Cups, it could very well be somebody new. But it is a connection that is supposed to happen. Now, whether it's going to be forever and ever married, love you, and you're the one, I don't know. It's really up to each individual. But I feel like they're needing to grieve something first. Anyways, that's if there's a delay. If not, and this is goal related, and this has nothing to do with love, then what are we talking about? You're having to adjust to some of the changes. I don't know if you've recently had some changes going on, but it's like you need to put yourself into a more mindset where you're not just actively going towards something that you want with that same excitement that you used to have, because sometimes changing kind of the balance of the energy, you're having to like rebalance yourself. I need you from the 7 to 8 of Pentacles. Like I need this to bump up. I need, right now you're kind of like, all right, yeah, it's there, but I need that passion to come back alive in you, especially with the Queen of Wands here too. I'm looking for this, I want this energy from you for, if this is for the goals. Some things that you have been doing, you might need to revisit and do them again. And I don't mean retake a class. Something that you were doing that you need to redo again. I don't know if you were networking more and you stopped because you got busy there or whatever. There was some shift. Like you really need to redo it again. The world with some changes. I already kind of went over that already. But yeah, we just need to get back on that. Get back to it, right? Get that same energy back up again. That January 1st, good, do it. This is the year. This is the year of the horse. You know what I mean? It is going to take some strength. I know. There's a lot of work to everything, right? Anywho, all right, well, that was it. I'll talk to you later. Hey, Sag. Whoa, I just zoomed in here and I feel like we're like, hello. All right, Sag, let's see what we can pull out here for you. Whoa. Oh, nice. Emperor in the back of the deck. Let's see if we can get some more out of this. Let's put that right there. Man, I just don't want to show you the rest of the mess of my table, but I might have to just because my hands look ginormous to me. Okay, hold on. Stay with me. Okay, I'm feeling a little better about this. My hands look a little whatever. All right, Sagittarius. We're talking about Sagittarius. I hope you guys are doing good. I'm just putting in some Sagittarius thoughts here in these cards, but there's an option where you can just hold down and then I'll go 2 times faster. Anyways, all right, Sag. Okay, there's a little bit of a delay, but you're like, what delay in what? 10 of Cups is a card of love. If you're not in a relationship, it looks like the possibility of being in one is out there. I feel like there's some work that's being done behind the scenes that you don't know about. What's the moon? And if I'm meant to see the Emperor, have the Emperor pop out again. Damn, there's the Empress right here. Huh. And then here's you. Temperance. The moon. What is the moon? I remember last time I looked at this, I remember thinking disillusional. I want you to be so disillusional that you're thinking about stuff in a positive way. I want you to think of, I am so grand, I am so great, I am the best, as we've heard many people talk about themselves. And we're like, what? But I want you to kind of be like that. Whenever I look at the moon in this deck, that's what I'm thinking about. Mostly because it's like, look at the cat, you know? They're looking at themselves like, in other words, I don't want you to talk down. Some of you might need some grounding, some healing, some nature, some animals. Have you ever thought about volunteering somewhere? It's like it's your turn. It's like it's your turn. But there's still something that you need to learn about. I want to know more about the Page of Swords. Let's see. Can I just... Thanks. Okay. What does that mean? What is that? Something you've been stressing about. What's the hair? Okay, that's the 2 of Cups. It flew off the table, but I'll go get it. Why is it blocked? I don't even want to know why. Is it going to get unblocked? Sagittarius is going to figure it out and unblock it. Eventually. Eventually. It's something that you're hiding. Are you pulling back or holding back or thinking these thoughts maybe subconsciously? I feel like you need to have a one-on-one talk with yourself because this is like you. It's like, I want love, but look, there's something I'm holding back on. I feel like I kind of skimmed through some of these cards because I was like, unimportant. Hold on one second. A soulmate is trying to come through. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, Ace of Swords. There's something that still needs to be done because I do see some blocked energy and it might have something to do, and I don't mean just mental healing. It could be physical, it could be financial, it could be family. I was gonna say familiar, but it could be something where I feel like you're holding yourself back. Are you really being your 100% authentic self, like the fabulous Sag that you really are, that you know you are? I feel like the more you are, the better you are. And I think you know that. I don't know what the Justice means. Let me ask. You might need to start doing a little bit more critical thinking with your thoughts. For look, see, it came out again. That was when the dude was sitting on that chest in this deck. I just showed it to you. Oh my God, it's somewhere in the middle. It's something you're holding back on. Come on, where are you? Here, this card, I just showed it to you. 4 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles. It's like you're holding back on something. That's what I mean, like some healing needs to happen here. Just gonna leave one of them. I'm gonna put the other one back in. Ace of Wands. I'm just getting this like constipated, clogged up, like you're afraid of something not working itself out. But this is what I want you to forget about, because the Ace of Wands is like a positive card moving forward. It's like, here's a gift of what you love. We love the Ace of Wands. We love new energy. We love newness. And then it's like the self-doubt of like, yeah, but what if? Or you're something that you don't want to show, or hiding, or you know. But again, I really think that could be fixed with some grounding. So we already talked about these cards here. It's a 10 of Cups. Can you give me who this person is? Oh my God, why do I keep getting that storyline? Could be a water sign. It's like you were asking for something and then you got something that you're like, damn it, that's not what I wanted. Or maybe within while you were communicating, I feel like you might know this person. Is this new or returning or what? Is this new or returning? This could be somebody new. I feel like even though you make them happy in some sense, that they know it's going to be a little bit of harder work. I just saw the Queen of Wands. That is you. More about this King of Cups. You're going to know who they are when they might talk about an ending. and how they're now moving past that ending. Like, yeah, I had an ending, now I'm moving past it. What if it's the King of Swords? What if it's the King of Swords? Again, moving past a bad ending. Regardless of what their sign is, I feel like this person, you're going to feel like they are, again, it doesn't matter. King, queen, it's just energy, right? So the King of Swords is just, let's just say, more analytical. This analytical person. They are, doesn't matter their sign. I think I said that. But you're gonna know who it is because they're gonna talk about how they are now moving forward in something because they had to leave something behind. I gotta grab some lunch. I got hungry all of a sudden. Could be somebody coming back from the past. It just means it could be somebody that you met. Doesn't mean you had to be romantically involved with them a lot. This person is definitely, they might have been one way in the past, but now where they are at now in their life, they are definitely a lot more grounded, and you will be hearing from them. There will be communication, and they want to move. Like, they were sad, and then now they're like, all right, I'm ready for a change. I'm ready for something new. How does Sag feel? No, I don't know if you're sure about that. You're like, I don't know if I'm interested. Definitely, I don't know if I'm interested. That's what the Queen of Swords is. She's not as interested as the other queens. So, okay. Anything you want Sag to know? Anything else? Oh, my battery's gonna die. There's another person right around the corner from them too. It's more of a King of Wands. So, just so you know, if it doesn't work out with this one, there's more in the line. There's more coming. This one might be very new. And I feel like you're bringing this person in. Could be a match. Anyhow. All right, well, I hope that helped. Battery's gonna die. Talk to you later. Bye. How are you guys doing? I hope you are all staying warm and you are well. I'm trying to put your intention in here. Scorpio for love. Week of what is already like the first. Okay. I don't know if somebody's coming at you wanting a relationship, if you're going at them wanting it. And I'm getting a no. But I'm going to put them back in and shovel. This could be somebody new. I really want to see. I want to get something to like pop out. So anyways, Scorpio love. Scorpio love. We're going from single. Tell me more. Ooh, King of Cups. I like it when you pop out. Makes me feel like I'm doing something right. I'm kidding. It could be that you're focusing on work, but it also could be that maybe it could be somebody at your work. I'm going to say that's interested in you. Again, vice versa, right? If this doesn't sound like your read, make sure you listen to your other signs that are in your chart. Because God knows I don't listen to my Sagittarius sign all the time. But I'm very much getting that there's a relationship surrounding you. I don't know if you're in it at the moment. But let's dig in. All right, here fun. 8 of Pentacles twice. Is this person at your job? Or are you just like, I'm focusing on work? What's the 9 of Pentacles? Could be somebody that you know coming back. It could be... doesn't necessarily mean an ex. It could be just somebody that you know, right? It's a situation that you already know. It doesn't even have to be a situationship. It's just somebody that you know. Could be coming back, but I feel like you're feeling yourself right now. You're single. You're like, I ain't got no time for no BS. I'm focusing on my shit. I want to know what the Tower is. Tell me more about the Tower. I don't know. I mean, the Queen of Pentacles comes out and she's a friend that you might think that has money. Could be a friend. I just saw the 7 of Pentacles, the 7 of Wands again. I don't know if you're interested in them though. Somebody's not interested in somebody. Look. Shit. Don't fall. 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands. And the 9 of Wands still kind of gives me that push away energy. Damn, the King of Cups. 10 of Cups. King of Cups. Boop. King of Cups, King of Cups. And circling, something circling right back around. And you're kind of like, no, I thought that ended. I mean, like I said, love is in the air. Doesn't necessarily mean you want it. Queen of Pentacles, it could be somebody that you know. I'm going to leave her out here. But I'm going to put the King of Cups back in because we don't need 2 copies of him. That's just confirmation that definitely... We got the Moon. I want to know what the Moon is, but I want to know what the 9 of Pentacles is at the moment. 9 of Pentacles. So the 9 of Pentacles is a card of single. It looks like you're doing pretty well. You're just grabbing your own shit out of your own garden. You know, like you grew it, you can do it. I know how to do everything. I got this. I don't need anybody. It's a really good place to be in order to see the 10. I'd be happy if I saw the 10 because I see the 8, 9. This person, they think about you fondly at night, but I don't know if they want anybody to know, or maybe you don't want anybody to know. Something about this is very secretive, hush hush. I got the Moon, even though this isn't the Moon, I'm getting it the Moon, and then I'm looking at the Moon, and The moon is something that's not seen yet because it's still dark. So maybe it's your feelings that you aren't hiding or it's theirs, but I don't really feel like it's theirs because I feel like somebody's coming towards you. What's your intention? Very analytical, very smart. King of Cups again. Oh, there's a Ten of Cups. I like that. The Hermit. I mean, it could be a Virgo, but I'm really feeling like you've kind of got yourself in a comfy position where you're fine being alone, but I feel like you might want company, but you're kind of okay. Because when it comes towards you, you're like, whoa, whoa, whoa. The wheel is going to be spinning in your direction. So whatever happens, it could be for your greater good. And that doesn't necessarily mean only good things happen for your greater good. Sometimes a lesson does need to be learned and you might not want, you know what I mean? But whatever it is, it's something that's coming for your greater good. I mean, it is a good card to get in a read. This is just telling me the backstory of some stuff that I didn't really ask for. I think that this person might have been going through some change and that now they're starting to see things in a little bit of a different perspective. I don't know exactly what kind of change. It doesn't necessarily mean it's an ending. This very well could be a new opportunity, but that is successful. But let's see. What is this? Is this, see? The Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is, there is love here, but I don't know, somebody, I don't want to say they're being dishonest because that's not it. It's not that they're lying. It's just they're holding back a truth. Like maybe they think it could work too, and they just don't want you to know that yet. You know what I mean? Could be somebody at the workplace. For some, it could be somebody at a distance where now it's opening up more options. I saw the Death again in this deck now, and that's just telling me that somebody has a change. Remember I was saying that this person could be having some kind of change that now it's bringing up a new opportunity. The Four of Swords is a card of healing, allowing time to heal, but I really see that this person is trying to hold back with communicating as much as they want to because it might overwhelm you. It might overwhelm you. They're holding back what they want to say because it might overwhelm you. But they really very much want to take the lead. It could be an Aries. I mean, we got a lot. Hermit. What else we got here? Who's the Judgment? I forget. Tower. I forgot all of them. They watch you. They like you. At times they doubt things are going to work. Then we got the Tower 2 times with the Death and the Page of Swords. They definitely want me to have this card out. Fine. Taking the card out. Maybe on their end something happened. Or maybe on your end to bring all of this up. Because I'm getting a lot of newness with the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. If this is new, that it came about because of an abrupt ending on their end, your end, somebody's end. How does the Queen of Pentacles feel? The Moon again. I don't know exactly what happened, but on their end, what you don't see is that they could be stressing out over some abrupt change. And that's just something that maybe you need to know that they never communicated. Maybe they did and you're like, yeah, duh, I know that. But yeah, something on their end where you might kind of notice. If they're saying no, it's because they were going through something. If they haven't told you that. And if it could have, I don't know. I don't know why they're telling me why they're coming back around or why they like you or if they're even communicating any of that because of the moon and everything being so hidden. But if so, they could be coming back around because something ended. I don't know if that makes you a rebound, but I'm just letting you know that's what it is. All right, well, I don't know. I hope that helped. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Hey, Libra. How's it going? We're going to go ahead and see what we can pull out. Ooh, nice. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. Libra, we were working on something new here. Or we will be. Well, we got a lot of new opportunities coming. Feels like something you've been working on, but you feel like haven't really seen any kind of changes like you'd want to, and I feel like you're about to start getting them. This could be two things. It could be you starting to up your game. Looks like a little bit of a glow up, and then it also looks like you wanting a glow up maybe. But I still see that it's coming towards you, which is awesome. Well, let's see what this new opportunity is. Let's go ahead and go with the Ace of Pentacles for Libra. What is this new opportunity? So that way the viewer knows. So, okay, nice. Two of Cups. Can I get Magician? Nice. Got the Hermit card on the bottom of the deck. So the Two of Cups could be love, but it also could be just joining, right? It's two people going, I got a cup, I got a cup, let's swap them, let's work together. I'm not exactly getting 100% full-blown love, but it is the Two of Cups, which is something I would count as love in a love read. But it's definitely you looking at a person and saying, hey, I think we can really make something great here. It's the Ace of Wands. Okay. Success. Nice. I just saw the Four of Swords again in this deck that I pulled out, but don't worry, it'll pop out again. Yeah, I mean, the Ace of Wands, it's a new opportunity where you're all riled up to make this very successful. And with the Magician, I feel like you're definitely putting in the work and the energy. Mentally, you're working with everything that you have to make it come about. I don't know if you aren't telling people and then all of a sudden you are telling people and they're pissed off, or if you're kind of keeping things to yourself because you're not really trying to hear the backlash of whatever it is that they've got to say. That's too many. The Empress twice. I love seeing the Empress 2 times, especially because that just tells me that you are really coming into something here for yourself. What's the Seven of Pentacles? This isn't going to be a long read because I'm really getting straight to it. I don't think you were kind of lacking some sort of direction. You were kind of going towards something and the direction was a little lost. But definitely I feel like you might not be telling people, or maybe it's like a money issue that you weren't telling. I mean, all of that's about to change, but maybe you're looking at the situation kind of like, well, I mean, that's what you were looking at it like. Because that's not what this is here. This is something different. This is more, I'm feeling more past because, or maybe you're looking at it going, all right, this is what I want. How do I make it happen? But I really feel like it's coming about. Yeah. All right. The Empress. I feel like if I had another deck, the Empress would pop out again. Well, we have the Lovers on the bottom of the deck. I mean, it sounds stupid, but I don't know if you're meeting somebody while you're out traveling. It doesn't necessarily mean that you like camping, but something about being around the outdoors. It could be something simple that you like to do. And then you're meeting this other person. Can you get me a little bit more if this is definitely a love read or a work? I mean, I guess it could go either way. Well, now we got the Ace of Cups. So that's definitely leaning more towards love. But I feel like you or them are constantly looking into the situation. I don't feel like that's where this is coming from. I don't know if you feel stable in it. Maybe it is, but you're not accepting the fact that this is what it's going to be. I mean, what's the Wheel of Fortune? What are the good things coming towards? Could be a great friendship. Could be coming because they are a friend, or they're giving you this friendship energy. You're able to let go and change your perspective. You're able to let go of something to bring about new. And this person here is helping you. What's the Tower? After some BS has happened, that's when this is, if you haven't seen it yet, that's because you haven't had the proper bullshit pop up in order for it to change and shift. As an example, I just had some bullshit. I was leaving my apartment and they were coming at me with some bullshit. The lady that worked there, she was just like, oh, we might have to owe a whole other month, which is like $2,000. But then it cleared itself out and I didn't have to pay the $2,000. But after that, then I was able to start really saving some money. And I didn't, does that make any kind of sense what I'm trying to tell you? So that was like the bullshit, right? And then the big change happened after the bullshit, which normally happens, right? An explosion of some sort, and then the Tower falls, and then that's when this starts opening itself up. I'm really liking that for you. I want to know a little bit more about the Seven of Wands. Why do I always get that storyline? Tell me more. I don't know who this person is for the love read. They could be needing to walk away from a commitment, and everybody would be like, oh my god, I can't believe that happened, to find something that's better. This is actually sounding a lot like, oh, whose was it? Was it Aquarius? Was it Capricorn? Somebody just had this read similar to it, not exactly, but somebody had to walk away from something and people were all pissed off about it because your next step was going to be actually something that really made you happy. It could have been Pisces. Ugh. Anyways, check out the other ones if that's sounding familiar, but if not, this person, for the love read, they're having to walk away from a commitment they're already in. I'm not saying they're married. I'm just saying it's a commitment. It's no longer making them happy. And this situation over here is making them happy. They do see success, a path forward. Maybe this person could be a Leo with the Sun and the Strength. Something in the past can come back. It could very well be this situation that this person is leaving from this commitment. Because now I'm getting the King and the Queen of Swords and the Judgment. It looks like this isn't done yet. There's going to be more fighting and more issues around it. But I don't think that's going to stop this. God damn it, this sounds just like that other read. Just know that if this is sounding similar to your situation, that anything that's kind of blocked is because of this ending that it's kind of messy. Just get the other person to communicate it to you, and you'll feel a lot better if you're wondering like, what the hell? Like you're sensing some kind of off energy, because they really do want to move forward with this new thing in their life. So I hope that helps. Wow, Libra, I wasn't expecting that from you. Not that it means anything. I just saying, I was like, whoa, I don't know. Doesn't really, oh, shut up. Let's go on to Virgo. Hey, Leo, how's it going? We're going to go ahead and see what we can pull out for you with Liv. Hold on. I'm finding it. Trying to put in Leo, 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 Leo. Leo, 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 Leo. All right, there you go. Nice. Nice. One more. All right, so you're getting some clarity. It could be after a fight or something like that. All of a sudden you're reaching some kind of clarity. You're like, wait a minute, this can happen, this vision that I have in my home life. This can happen. What's the Queen of Cups? Again, male or female, it doesn't matter. It's just energy, right? Somebody from work maybe all of a sudden showing up. Sorry, her down there hair is unkept. Somebody likes your imperfections, but they see that you're struggling with something. They're very intuitive. They're seeing what you need, but they do see you also as a soulmate. So this is a person that's crushing on you. If this isn't making any kind of sense, make sure you check out your other signs, because I never listen to my Sag sign. You're starting to be single, or you're already single, just starting to be, or anything like that, because I do see that everything is fine. 5 of Cups, like there is some sadness around a situation. And then the 9 of Pentacles, I mean, it could be that you're very well just starting to be single, or you are single, but the Lovers. Somebody is interested in you, and they know that they're gonna have to work on, they're interested in you, but they know that they're gonna have competition. They see the competition already. It could be somebody at your job again. If not, you're focusing on work and you're not even knowing that this person's looking at you as hard as they are. The Empress, this person is intuitive though. They see that you're going through something, but they do have a connection with you. And the Empress is the way they see you. You could be a mom, but also you're just you're not going towards them, and they know that. They know that they need to come towards you, and they're going to come towards you with an offer, and they're being patient. I just saw the Star also. With the Star, it just means that you are something that they wished for, or you're a fresh of breath air to them. Oh, yeah, look, that you might have some peoples. Definitely with the Hierophant right here, wanting to come towards you with a commitment. But they know they need to be patient. You are probably going through an ending, so you feel like you're going to be blocking anything that they're coming at you with. You don't know exactly what way to change it. You still have a lot of healing to do. You don't know exactly. You got the Lovers here though twice. You do feel a connection with them though. So this 2 of Cups came out for both of your feelings, I feel. Well, that's lovely. I really like this person. They feel like they're very intuitive. Could be a boss of some sort. They just see all of the struggle. They see how strong of a person you are, and they see all of the struggles that you go through. They see you're working hard, but I don't think you're interested. You get too much shit going on. There's a lot of underlying sadness that you're not showing. But I honestly like this. I like this a lot. All right, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. If this is something that made sense, stick around for the next all signs or regular, whatchamacallit, video that I put out for you, because let the saga continue. I like this storyline. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Excuse my lunch there. It's chia seeds, strawberry, and blueberries. In case it look like a bunch of mixed up in coconut yogurt. I can't eat dairy. Not that you even care about any of this. Cancer, that's who I'm talking to. Cancer. Cancer, what's going on? I don't know. I feel like there's some fighting going on. There's some introspect going on. There's some wanting to create something. Let's dig in. The Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is kind of, I don't know if it's like a, okay, so it is. Some clarity over a decision that you're having to make, because it's going to change some things. It's also going to seem kind of hard. What are you pushing back from? That could be an ex that's wanting to come back. And you already went through the breakup, so you're like, I don't know if I want to revisit this again. But you're looking at something from a different perspective. You might say, yeah, I'll go for it. But I feel like it might be because of a financial reason instead. I said because of a financial reason, right? That's funny. Literally was just saying that. But in actuality, it's only about 3 a.m. Sorry, I'm singing a song in my head. Why am I singing that song in my head? This is just life. It could be a financial reason. You didn't see that there was a lot of potential in it before, but you might just be saying screw it because you kind of need the money. The 9 of Cups, it's like, You think, okay, well, if I do this, then I'm going to be able to go ahead and achieve all of these things that I want to achieve that's taking me a while. Like maybe it's a car that you want, or a trip that you want, or a down payment, or on something, or pay off some bills. It's like, well, if I just accept this, then I'm going to be able to do whatever it is that what my future goal is, and that I've been having to hold back off on. Yeah, I think you're going to go for it. But again, I'm not seeing a lot of love here. I just see that it's just because it's like, yeah, fuck it. It's more of like a financial thing. It's like a money thing. Or it's just not a love thing. How about that? I don't know if it's a benefit of some sort that you're benefiting from. And you're kind of like, yeah, fuck it. So anyways, cross watcher, if you thought it was because of love, I don't see that. I feel like it's just kind of like, whatever. Sure, let's do it. It could help me out. All right, I'm gonna switch over to Gemini. Oh gosh, it's only 4 minutes. I'm not really getting anything else. Sorry, my to-do list. Hey, Gemini, how's it going? All right, let's see what we can do. King of Cups. I'm liking it, Gemini. I am liking it. Ooh, the Lovers. There's a connection with this person. You might be a little hesitant towards it. They might be a little hesitant towards it, but there's a connection. It's something that you wanted. Could be somebody at a distance. Could be somebody that's a little bit younger. Maybe they act younger. Maybe they look younger. They're different. They're different. Got Knight of Wands 2 times. Nice. I like the Knight of Wands twice, only because, yeah, they could be the playboy of the card, but, you know, it doesn't bother me. Just, I mean, whatever. They find you attractive. They find you a little reserved, held back. But I feel like they do want to come towards you with maybe a stronger commitment. I just feel like that's the personality of this King of Cups. Because I feel like the King of Cups is showing up with love, but they have this kind of energy to them, which has you kind of like, oh, I don't know. Oh, we got the Queen of Cups now. So now we got a real good pair here that we're working with. And I think you know that because you're showing me the Lover. So you're like, yeah, there's a connection here, but you're holding back because of this energy. You don't trust them, or they don't trust you. Or can they trust them? Hold on. Can Gemini trust this person? Can Gemini trust this person? I have to pull out the other deck, but let's see. Could be that it's still too new. Can Gemini, can. So just be careful when they offer too much, right? You're going to want to see the actions, not what they're saying, which I feel like you already know that. If things are going a little too fast because it's still new, just take your time. Go, you know, it's your rules of the game. No need to do what the other person's saying. If they're like, move in, be like, no. Like, I want you to just be mine. Okay, well, let's talk about this. It's only been 1 day, you know? I don't know. Just do what you gotta do, but it's okay if you're a little blocked to the situation. It's just the way that it's coming at you. How does this person feel about? I really do think that there's love here because of the King of Cups. Ay, ay, ay. They see that, I think at night what they don't tell you is that they're nervous that you're not gonna like them back. Because they really see that this can actually work. So, I don't know if that helps, but that's what I'm getting. If you, for whatever reason, see red flags, make sure you're with people. I just got a song in my head that I don't like. Make sure you're with people. Make sure you're being safe. Make sure you're taking care of yourself, okay? For whatever reason, if your gut is saying, no, wait, hold on, maybe you should, then listen to your gut, okay? Be safe about all of the situations that you put yourself in, even if you've already gone out on 5 dates with them. Like if you're like, yeah, you know what, I don't want to go out drinking with you, then don't do it. Or have some other friends there around you, making sure, you know, that you stay safe. Anyways, all right, I'll talk to you guys later. Hey, Taurus. I got some pencil on my desk. All right, Taurus, let's see what we got for you this week. Woo. Wheel of Fortune. The side of hard work. You're going to be like, so the shit isn't just going to fall on your lap. You're going to have to work for it. Well, what's fucking new? Everybody does. There's a pause in the motion going forward. Let's see what the Chariot is. What's on the bottom of this deck? Oh, wait. Let me shuffle this one more time. All right, and then let me shuffle this other deck. Sorry, I just really want to make sure that I did shuffle them, but I don't think I like, well, anyways, shut up. I'll shut up. Okay, the Chariot. What's the pause in the motion forward? What is this? You don't have all of the information that you need. Look at that. You don't have all of the information that you need yet in order to make this decision that you need to make. You're gonna have to keep your emotions out of it. I don't know what decision you're having to make, but whatever it is, you're gonna have to keep your emotions out of it. You're probably gonna have to write it down and then have somebody else read it and then say like, okay, what do you think about this? And I wouldn't ask anybody that you know, like your friend. Like kind of ask like For those who are into AI, ask AI. Those who are like, hell no, AI is a devil, ask somebody that you don't, that isn't that familiar, like maybe somebody else at work. Talk about it as another person's situation. Don't go to your best friend. Don't go to your partner. They're always going to side with you. This is about you being the Queen of Swords. I don't know what decision it is, but that's all I'm getting. What? I feel like I just said this. It's like you're presenting somebody this hypothetical, but it's not really hypothetical because it's really your situation. And sorry, I'm laughing because I don't think you're going to like their answer. You're going to defend yourself. Something that you're needing to defend yourself in. Which I don't even know why, because you're still kind of not moving because you don't know what to do. Anyways, Wheel of Fortune. An offer being made that looks like a better offer for you. What's the 10 of Wands? A lot of communication. A lot of things happening at fast. Some learning that needs to get done because I just saw the page. Well, you got the Wheel of Fortune twice, so that's good. Wheel of Fortune spins when it's its turn to spin. I don't know what it lands on though. Well, that's good. It could land on some success. Hold on. But we got the card of stressing. Make sure you're healed. I don't know why, because the 4 of Swords is a card of healing, but 7 of Swords again. 7 of Cups again. 7 of Cups is confusion, options, feeling overwhelmed. The Knight of Wands and the Lovers, I don't like those two cards together. I don't like them together because this guy is the playboy of the deck and the Lovers is a choice. I feel like somebody feels like they're competing with you, but they might just be competing to win and not necessarily because they want to be with you. I don't know if you've ever been with anybody where it's like they want to chase, but then once they get you, they leave. It's like that is what I'm getting out of those two cards. The Knight of Cups with the 10 of Cups. Who is this? Is there a couple of people in your life? Oh, there's a couple people here. That's why. Do you have a choice? Some of you might have a choice, or if not, you might be coming, your choice might be happening. It's the 8 of Wands. News about you having to defend yourself over an ending of some sort. There's arguments happening. Oh my gosh. Just something about an ending. I feel like this is kind of going everywhere. So obviously the playboy energy one is the one that we're going to be saying no to. The one that's more stable is the one that we're going to be saying yes to. Some communication coming about you having to defend yourself, having a lot of options, needing to stay with zero emotion in future decisions. Because we got the 7 of Wands twice. I think I might have said that, but anyways. I want to dig in more with this Ace of Swords. Just one more time. For somebody else, for somebody different here as far as the viewers go, what could the Ace of Swords be? What could the Ace of Swords be for another viewer who's watching this? It's kind of like a communication that you're going to have that's going to feel a lot more liberating. A lot more, tell me more. Because, yeah, okay, we're talking about the communication. It's going to change with the world. It's going to change something. We're still blocked though. If this person is blocked, if you have somebody blocked and you're like waiting for them to communicate with you and they can't, well, that's why. I don't know. I mean, it is a card of communication, but it's like you're not sure if you have the communication, but then again, at the same time, I see kind of like it could be blocked communication. What you don't see. What you don't see. I don't think it's okay. A new direction coming all of a sudden. It could be somebody from the past coming back and then coming up with some kind of offer. It's not a big offer though. So if they come back and talk to you, it's going to be like kind of small, like, hey, what's up? Yeah, it's somebody that you already know. Alrighty. Well, I'm going to end it there, but I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Hey, Aries, how's it going? I am the Tarot Card Lady and normally do love reads. So let's see what we got for love reads. We got options. We got confusions. We're just like, where is this going? I thought I knew where it was going, but hold on, wait a minute. I like this energy. The King of Wands especially because that's a fire sign. Options. Creating these options. So sometimes whenever the 7 of Cups can feel overwhelming because it's like a lot of choices to go through. Whoa, what's a third party energy? Whoa. Somebody that you already know is going to try to come to you with an apology in order to heal something that maybe didn't work out. That's the Star. What's a Magician? Yeah, see? Judgment. Somebody that you know. They are waiting to see when the right time it is to step in. You have been on their mind a lot because you are very attractive. And I think that they realize like, hey, wait a minute. I really wanted more out of this situation. And they're definitely coming back. Like, my God, one more card to tell me that they're coming back. Jesus Christ. I don't know if you're going to want them back, though. How is Aries feeling about this? I mean, you might, but Judgment again. And we got the Judgment twice. The Hierophant twice. 2 times. And this is just saying that they're coming back because they want something more of a, whatever it is. I mean, they're coming back for more. Not saying commitment, will you be mine? But whatever it is, they want more of it. And it is swaying towards the commitment, but I'm not saying that they're going to come back and be like, I want you to be my girlfriend. That's not what I'm seeing. They're trying to shimmy their way into it, kind of like already in there. I don't know if you want to, but we got the Star twice. You are healing to them. They find peace in thinking about you two being together and what it could be. Again, I don't know if you want it. I don't know if you want it. Somebody wants it, somebody doesn't. So if you're the one that wants it, they don't. That's how I'm seeing it. Some advice, because I feel like just know that the things that are said, the things that are done, it's very hard to undo them. They might forgive, but they're not going to forget. So when you're going about anything, just remember that you want to be careful with the things that you say, because they could stay in somebody's mind for a very long time. Whoever it is that doesn't want this, I think it's just because they're just like, I don't even know how this would even begin to start again. Like, I don't even know why, like how this even can happen. Like, how is this even a thing? Or how, you know what I mean? It's like a big question mark. Anyways, that's what I'm getting for you. I really hope it helps. I hope it gives you, I don't know, something. Okay, you want me to tell you what's coming good? That's good. All right, fine. I'll tell you. What are the good things coming to Aries? A change. You're going to be making a decision, and you're going to make the change that is going to best suit you. It's like that Michael Jackson song, I'm gonna make a change for once in my life. It's gonna feel so good. It's gonna make a difference. It's gonna make it right. Okay, look, I can't sing, but I sing like I damn well know I shouldn't. And I don't care. But that's what I see. I see you are going to start a glow up with the Empress. Changing. New opportunities. People are going to be coming to you, not to me. There's going to be people approaching you saying, hey, what's going on? How's it going? I'm trying to see what you're trying to do, trying to go out. And you're like, I don't know. It's like, it's going to be on you to make these decisions. And a lot of the time you might just say no, because you find yourself happy with this change that you're doing. I mean, it really should be kind of like that, right? Like, so I like it. All right. I'll talk to you guys later.